Does it feel like your heart is breaking open? Like everything is collapsing around you? Like you've lost your connection to your twin flame? Are you going through intense emotions and major heartache? This is your heart awakening. Your heart actually needs to break in order to open. And during this period as well, we're going through a dark night of the soul. So the heavy energies are intense. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach. I specialize in healing after narcissistic abuse, and I also offer twin flame and spiritual guidance. This is the big energy of the moment for the last nearly 2 months, I think. We've gone through this major, relapse. Everything was going smoothly. Everything was working out. Our healing was we were feeling good. And then all of a sudden, everything went to shit. And it just felt like the whole thing collapsed. We were coming into union energy. There was really good energy. And then all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from underneath us. And the last couple of months have been fucking horrendous. Like anyone going through these energies, and I know a couple of people that are, myself included, this is fucked up. Like during our spiritual awakening, we go through a dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is that deep, deep, deep spiritual depression. We're here to heal trauma from this life, childhood, past relationships, and past lives. So when we're going through a spiritual awakening, that deep, dark depression is there to show you and guide you in what you need to heal. And we go through multiple on our journey. I've gone through more than one. But when I've had a heart awakening, I've gone through more than one heart awakening since I met my twin flame in the physical. And fuck me, it's painful. Like literally, it's a mixture of your heart breaking open, awakening, and the dark night of the soul. And it's fucking painful. Like it's proper heartache. Your heart, you actually feel it. You know what it feels like to feel heartache and heartbreak. It's a different kind of pain. That's the pain we go through when our heart is awakening. And it's fucked up. Like literally this is no, like you're literally crying and screaming until you're nearly getting sick. You know what I mean? It's like it's like we're purging out the end of our shit, really. As I said before, we're healing in layers. So every layer is going to be deeper, but every layer we're stronger. So the final layer is, it's like the universe, like you've done all the little layers. Now we're going to give you all the layers together and let you deal with that. And it's just like, what the actual fuck? Do you know what I mean? So we're actually going through like the whole thing in one go in a sense. So that's what it feels like for me anyway. It feels like every pain I've been through, every trauma I've been through, every heartache I've been through, anytime I was just abused or mistreated, everything is coming up. Like the universe has really got a way of showing us what to heal. I came across pictures of my ex, both of my exes. One were actual physical photos that burned them, and one were in an SD card with my other ex, was in an SD card that I had. And I was just like, what the fuck? The universe is guiding me to see these things, to remember the situations I was in back then, to heal from it, to purge from it. So not only am I going through this deep heart awakening in connection to my twin flame connection, I'm literally going through all the stuff from my past. So I know this is collective energy. Lately, the last couple of months, like it's literally this is the final test. I know it's the final test. Literally the universe is giving us this massive shake-up. Now we've had many shake-ups on our journey. We really have. But this is huge. This is fucking huge among us. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, it's like it's like we've nothing to stand on at the moment. We're rebuilding from zero. Like we're floating here trying to build a new foundation. But like it's the pain of the heart awakening is so intense. But with this introspection, with this old trauma coming up, we're being shown how much we need to get rid of in order to have room to welcome in our twin flame connection. Divine love is huge. It's fucking huge. But when we're living in a wounded energy, it won't fit. Our hearts are blocked off, full of fucking pain. Then there's the walls, and then there's more walls, and then there's more walls. I think there's like layers of fucking walls. So like not only are we not letting out the pain, we're not letting in love either. But how are you supposed to, like, it's like, how are you supposed to, like, if you've got a drawer full of clothes and you want to get new clothes, you're not going to shove the fucking new clothes into the drawer as well. You're going to get rid of the old clothes. You need to make space. And that's what it's feeling like now. It's feeling like our hearts are literally being bursted open, and literally everything is pouring out. You know, everything. Do you know, I described this before. Like, we're literally standing, like, it's like hearing out the back bedroom. It's like hearing out that shit, and you're standing at the front door, and you're literally watching all your stuff go past. All of it, and then you feel all of it. So it's like, here, there's something from your past. Ow, ow, ow. It's like literally pain after pain after pain after pain. And so this is what it's like. It's like your heart is open, and it's like, all the demonic shit, all that toxic shit is pouring out. And we're fucking suffering because of it. Like, you know, like, the twin flame journey is an emotional roller coaster anyway. But the last 2 months have been, it was just, what the fuck? It still is, you know, and like every day is just, every day is different, but every day is the same. Like, you could have a really good day and then all of a sudden you're triggered and then you're going downhill and you're crying again. Like, you know, I'm literally crying, not crying, crying, not crying, crying, not crying. And it's weird because it's the bipolar effect of awakening as well. And this is the thing. This is what I call the dark night of the soul. I connect it to bipolar because literally in the dark night of the soul, the highs are fucking high, but the lows are fucking low. And they're really fucking low. Like, they're way lower than anything. But you're like, and it bugs the shit out of me because, you know, on the healing journey, we go through these dark nights. So we go through that bipolar energy. And literally it's like, when we're high, we're like, is it over? Is it over? Then you crash again. You're like, it's not over. And then you go through the periods of time when you're not in dark night of the soul. You still go through the roller coaster rides, but they're not as turbulent. So, like, you know, every time we're going through this bipolar effect, it's like every time we're out of the fucking sadness, we're like, is this it? Am I okay? Or will I be triggered again? And it's just like, you're waiting. You're like literally waiting for the shit to hit the fan again. You're waiting for everything to fall again. And you're like, and then it does. And then, but I think, for me personally, over the last couple of months, there was a lot of anger towards my twin. A lot of it. Like, you know, and I didn't even know it was there. I had to do a breathwork session to realize that I was really angry with him. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, I know my soul isn't, because I know this is all a part of our divine plan. But my wounded inner child and my past self and a self that was still in there, she was very angry towards my twin. And I had to get that out, like. And that was connected to my heart breaking open as well, because I was just literally screaming at him through this breathwork session. You know what I mean? Like, the pain, it's really hard to describe, but the pain you go through when you go through intense heartache, intense heart awakening, it is literally bursting open. It's literally, you can feel your heart break, and your heart needs to break in order for you to put back the pieces the way they were meant to be, and in order to let some love in. You know what I mean? Instead of having it blocked up full of fucking past life trauma or past relationship trauma or childhood trauma, all of it. Do you know, so it's like, another thing as well is that the energy of the intense heartache is obviously purging our past trauma as well. But because of the energy we're in right now, there's this fear-based energy like that. We've lost our twin, we've lost everything. And that's the kind of energy I was in a little bit as well. Just literally feeling like I'd lost him. You know, that it was over and that this was the connection was over. And this is our ultimate test again. It's like, are you going to believe that pain from your past, which is effectively it? Like, the only reason you're doubting or fearing is because of the pain that's still there from your past. You know what I mean? You're not, like, you know, if you removed all your trauma, if you erased your past for a minute and you didn't have anything to worry about, and you're like, everybody's lovely and everyone, you know, love is brilliant and love is not scary and love is not dangerous, love is not safe. Do you know, if you actually really, really were just, you know, had no obstacles in the way, you know, I can't remember what I was going to say. If you had no obstacles in the way, why does this happen? I'm sorry. In the middle of these videos, I'm literally on a train of thought and I'm kind of going, and then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck was my point? This is another symptom lately. It's like, I'm literally going, like, my brain is not working the way it should be. But anyway, I don't know what I was going to say there, so let's move on. But yeah, this intense energy, it's showing us, it's testing us. And no, this is another fucking thing, actually. This testing thing. Oh my God. Right. The testing, right? We're being tested continuously, right? And anytime we've been on this journey, we've asked the angels and the universe for guidance, okay? And they've given us the right guidance. But the last 2 months, they've been giving us the wrong guidance. Literally, we've been asking them, like, oh, like me personally anyway, I've been asking them, here, show me this, or show me an answer, show me what I should do. And then they show me and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. It's like the time, back when we were still asking 3D people for advice. You'd be asking your best friend for advice and about spiritual stuff, and you'd gone to her for everything. And then she starts giving you advice about your twin flame and she knows nothing about it, and she's like talking you out, and you're like, I don't think I should believe her, even though her advice has always been good. And the universe, this is the way it is with the universe right now. The universe never did us wrong. The angels never did us wrong, but they're not doing us wrong right now. They're just testing us. So they're giving us the wrong information. And that's another big fucking test. So this is a massive test of your faith in you. Your faith in your intuition, your faith in what you feel. And that's a big one as well. Like, for me to literally ask the universe and get an answer and then go, I don't believe you. You know what I mean? That's a hard one to fathom. Like, that's a hard one to do, because you're literally like, you're going against the guidance of the universe, which is a deliberate thing. The universe is deliberately guiding you wrong so that you trust yourself. That's another big one right now. So this is the ultimate test right now of your faith. Your heart is bursting open right now. Your heart is breaking. Yes, you're purging the past, but right now you're also going through this fear that your twin is not going to come back. That's me personally anyway. And I know we're going through collective energy. We're all going through the same stuff. I know we are. So like this massive fear and this pain that we're going through, as well as fearing that we're not going to see them again. That's a big one. But this is also a test. Like literally, oh my God. Like you're what is wrong with our own minds? Like, we create these scenarios, we create these things, and we spiral into this fucking downwardness, and we're like, oh my God, everything's going to end. But that's what it's like when you're in the deep heartache. Your unworthiness wound is triggered, and fucking big time. Do you know what I mean? And like literally everything comes into question. Your codependency kind of triggers back up again, and all you want is a warm hug off somebody. Do you know what I mean? You're just like, somebody mind me. Do you know, that kind of way? That's the energy. All you want is a fucking hug, and like to be told everything's going to be okay. But you're the person that needs to give yourself a hug right now. You're the person who needs to tell yourself it's going to be okay, because it is going to be okay. You just need to believe in what's true. Like, I keep saying this to myself, because when I was in the depths of it, and don't get me wrong, I went through this a little bit yesterday as well. You know what I mean? It's not like I'll probably go through it again. But like literally when you're in the depths of it, you don't see a way out. And that's the fucked up thing about the dark night of the soul. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. The only thing that we do know is we're doing this for a higher reason. We don't know what that is yet. We cannot see the path ahead. But genuinely, we know deep down that the only way out is through. And that's a fact, because I'm never going back to my old life. The dark night of the soul is dark, but fuck me, I'm never going backwards. So, no matter how long it takes for you to see the light or even believe that it's there, it will be there and it will come. So it's like, when you're in the deepest, darkest depths of despair, it's what you need to do is trust that the light is still there. You might not see it for a while. You might have a clue what direction it's in, you know what I mean? But it is there. So we need to trust that it's there. And it's just this fucking bipolar energy. Like 1 minute you're like, oh my God, everything's over. I'm so sad. I'm going to be alone forever. And then the next minute you're all about love and you're feeling your twin flame and you're picturing your future together. And you know that that's real. So yeah, that's it. Like trust the calm. Because the fear, the anxiety, all that kind of stuff is coming from your past. And that's it. That's it. It's coming from your past pain. But know that this heartache is temporary, because I've gone through a lot of them. I've gone through many heart awakenings over the last year and a half. Fuck me, I don't know how many at this stage, but I've gone through at least, this is my 4th dark night of the soul in the last year and a half. It's fucking horrendous. Do you know what I mean? And like, thankfully I know this one. The last one I was in, I didn't even know I was in it till I was out of it. And now but I know I'm in one now because I'm going through the heart awakening as well. Do you know what I mean? And I'm that intense heartbreak. It's like that fucking pain you have when you're a teenager. Oh my God, your heart is so sore. Fuck's sake. But anyway, so like, yeah, this is literally, once again, we're just being tested left, right and centre. Tested to believe in our truth rather than believe in our fuzz. In our past. We have to start believing and trusting in ourselves, trusting in our strength, trusting in our healing. Trust that we are on the right path. Trust that we are going in the right direction. And trust that everything will align once we go through this final purge. And I fucking better be the final purge. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Do you know what I mean? But like, nurture yourself through it. Do some inner child work. Inner child healing is very important, because that unworthiness wound comes from them. And, in healing your inner child, you can heal yourself. But self-care, self-nurture and self-compassion and just be kind to yourself through it. Watch a few, Christmas movies or, rom-coms, something, just kiddie movies or whatever, just to make you feel a little bit better. As I said, just take extra rest, relax, mind yourselves, but trust. Trust that this is temporary, trust that we're all going through it. And I think it's reassuring to know we're all going through it, because then we know it's collective and it's like, hey, we're all going to get out of it. Do you know what I mean? So genuinely, we are going to come out of it. It does get better. The bipolar effect will lessen. We will come out of this dark night of the soul. And I just know in my heart and soul that this is the final purge. So when we get out of this darkness, there's going to be so much light. So much fucking light. So trust the process and be kind to yourself. That this is only temporary and this is preparing you for divine love. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a free discovery call today. I'd love nothing more than to help you on your path. Also, I have another channel called Aligning with Angie, where I share a guided meditation every week. The info for that is in the description box.